Hi Farah. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello guys. Hi Aishwarya. Hi love. For CJ. Hi Elam. Hi Random. Happy Sunday guys.
I lost my entire makeup.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday guys. How's everyone doing? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm good. How are you guys? Right, let me put down people on the list and then we'll start with the readings. We've got Aishwarya, for CJ, Elam, Love, Alpha CJ, post a like number please. Same. Guys, post a like number. Not having fun there. So I've recently changed the schedule of, yes Farah, you are a member, so don't have to put you on the list. Oh, absolutely no, it's absolutely horrible. It's absolutely horrible, honestly. Guys, post your like numbers. Right. No, you will not be on the list. If you've not put your like number, I've not put you on the list, so make sure. Yeah, we're okay. We're coping. It's a bit better today. We got off work on Friday because it was so horrible. So work was closed Friday. I was hoping it would be closed on Thursday as well because everyone was off. Because of the horrible weather, and I wish like we didn't have to go on Thursday, but unfortunately we had to. But we were off on Friday, like we had a half day and stuff. But it's definitely cooled down a bit. Yes, Queen Empress, absolutely. Let's add you to the list. Yeah, absolutely random. Why not? Arif, let's put Arif on the list. Fandil. Yeah, staying more hydrated. It's just, it was unbearable, but it's fine today. It's like, it's better. Okay, right, let's see Farah's question then. Farah, are you still here? Jane, absolutely, let me add you to the list. Hi, Yvette. Farah, can you post your question again? Happy Sunday, love. Can you post it again? It's gone up a bit, so if you could post it again. I'm amazing. Nobody asked. No, Love did ask you how you're doing. Anywho. Right. Okay, let's see. I can't see it. So if people could see Farah's question, let me know what she wants to ask. Absolutely, Yellow Mela. I will add you to the list. Right, let's do that. Yellow Mela. Right. Okay, should I accept Maru's follow request or decline out of pettiness? He's a co-worker. Okay. Should Farah accept Maru's follow request? Should Farah accept Maru's follow request? Let's see. Should Farah accept Maru's work request? Should Farah accept Maru's follow request? Should Farah accept Maru's follow request? No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't accept his follow request. You should just decline it. Just decline it. No, just decline it. Nice. No, the list is open to everyone. I was just doing a reading, so let me add other people to the list. Yvette, please drop your question. Yes, Farah, I have. I have, my love. Okay, right, let's add people on the list. The last one was Yellow Mela, and then we've got Tisha, Amroy, then we've got Sharma Sandy, all right, Debbie, Erica. Hi Erica, long time no see. How are you? How are you doing? Sumi, Ingrid, Julia, right, Randa. Okay, I think I have added everyone who has asked me to put them on the list. If I've not added you, please let me know so I can add you on the list. Right, do you see the meeting going? How do you see these meetings going with the management tomorrow? I want to do a shift adjustment since the job is flexible and remote. Right. How is the meeting gonna go tomorrow for you with the management? How is the meeting gonna go for you tomorrow with the management? How is the meeting gonna go for you with the management tomorrow? How is the meeting gonna go for you with the management tomorrow? How is the meeting gonna go for you with the management tomorrow? How is the meeting gonna go with the management for you It's gonna be really productive. Okay, it's gonna be really productive, and you will get what you want out of this meeting. It sounds to be quite productive, and there is a move. Yes, I do see a move. I do see an announcement for the move. So yeah, that's what I am seeing, and it's gonna be very productive, and it's gonna, it is actually giving you what you desire from the meeting. So that's good. Righty, right. Okay, let me add people on the list. We've got Svetlana next. Svetlana, please post your question while I add people to the list. That's great. Hi, Nida. So we've got Scott. We've got Bathan. We've got Lily. We've got Lespin. Anyone else? Madiha. Yes, Julia, I've added you to the list. Okay, that's all. That's all the people that have asked me to put them on the list. You can see yourself on the list here. All right. Aditi. Right, Aditi, post your like number. I've added you to the list. Aditi, Amoy. Right. Yes. Yes. Okay, now we've got Svetlana. So let's look at Svetlana's question. Okay, right. Guys, please don't post your questions right now. I will let you know when to post your questions. Okay, please don't post your questions. We'll let you know when to post. I'm waiting to you. Just give me a second, Farah. Just give me a second. Let me manage a bit, and then I'm gonna give comment section a read. Alright. Yeah, Bandhan, please don't spam. Okay, read my comment into. I just declined it, lol. Basically, what happened was he never followed me back on my personal. I wanted him to, so he made his new work account. Made this new work account, and I replied to his story and flirted my way in into a follow back, and now okay, gotcha. Mercury retrograde, yeah, Mercury retrograde is coming soon. Hi, Han. We're cooked. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing really. Okay, let's see Svetlana's question then. Svetlana's question is, can I be added? How will I spend my few days in Greece? Okay, how will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? How will Svetlana spend her few days in Greece? Okay. It seems like you are enjoying quite a lot. Like it feels like you're feeling quite chilled, quite relaxed, even though it feels like you're very tired. Of course, like you're traveling and stuff and you might be tired, but emotionally you're feeling very, very balanced. Emotionally you're feeling relaxed and you're like, okay. You're really enjoying it. Emotionally it's very good for you, but physically it's quite tiring for you. Okay, physically it feels tiring, but emotionally it feels fulfilling for you, Svetlana. And I feel like you're exploring some places. You're exploring some places with water around, and you just have to be a bit careful around water. Okay, I do see that I'm getting this, that you are spending a bit of time around water, and you have to be very, very careful of, like, not very, very careful, but just a bit cautious around the water, right? Thank you, Julia. Thank you. Okay, let me get back to the comments. Thank you. It's up to you, Farah. I'm not sure. Okay, right. Who's next then? Aishwarya. Aishwarya, are you here? Aishwarya? Hi, love. Welcome back. Right. Okay, is there anyone new I have to add? I'm not sure. I'm not very good with these advices, like messages and Instagram and stuff. Phone was buffering. No, I have not called anyone yet. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I lost my network. What's happening, everyone? What's happening? Do you live in Scotland? I live in England. Okay, right. There's no one new to be added. Okay, no one else needs to be added. Okay, right. Aishwarya, let's do Aishwarya's question then. The last week has been tough on me. What guidance do I need the most at this point in my life? What guidance, spirits, what guidance do you want Aishwarya to hear? What guidance do you want to give to Aishwarya? What guidance do you want to give to Aishwarya at this point? What guidance do you want to give to Aishwarya at this point? What guidance do you want to give to Aishwarya at this point? Spirits, what guidance do you want to give to Aishwarya at this point? What guidance do you want to give to Aishwarya at this point? What guidance do you want to give to Aishwarya at this point? Okay, Aishwarya, this is gonna sound a bit generic, but this is what is coming through. Okay, it might sound a bit generic, but it feels like you whatever you are worried about or whatever you are sad about, it's already past. Okay, whatever the rough situation was, it's already past, and now it's time that you look forward. Now it's time that you like take the fresh perspective and move on to a newer project or move on to something new, rather than holding back on it, or rather than if you're feeling demotivated, I would say just do like a self-care routine or do anything that makes you feel passionate. Like I said, it might sound a bit generic, but this is what is coming through, that whatever this rough situation was has passed, but you really need to focus on yourself. I'm just going to show you the cards. Hold on. You just need to focus on yourself and do something that you are really, really passionate about, because this situation no longer exists, and now you have to just sit back, chill, relax, and do whatever you wish to do, right? So yeah, that's what's coming in. Elizabeth, of course, let me add Elizabeth to the list. Alrighty. Okay. Thank you, Alpha CJ. Only to new ones now, love. Only to new ones now. Alpha CJ. Is there a form of jealousy around me that aren't allowing opportunities to flourish? around me as it should. Okay. Is there any jealousy around Alpha CJ that's blocking her path? Is there any jealousy around Alpha CJ that's blocking her path? Is there any jealousy around Alpha CJ that's blocking her path? Is there any jealousy around Alpha CJ that's blocking her path? Is there any jealousy around Alpha CJ that's blocking her path? No. No. There's nothing. I don't... I do see that you are a bit demotivated at this point. Either demotivated or just a bit, just a bit down. Like, I don't see that spark. I do see that there's a like your spark's bit dim, but I don't see anything that's blocking your path. In fact, it's up to you to manifest things. It's up to you how you manage the situations and how you manage the opportunities as well. So I'm gonna say no, there's nothing blocking your path at the moment. Just yeah, it's up to you to manifest things. Okay? Yes, I'm gonna hydrate. Thank you so much, love. Elam. A's current feelings towards Elam. Right, let's see. A's current... Yes, Thandi, you're there, right there. Number 8. Look. There, number 8. Guys, the list is on the screen. You could like... Can you see the list? Is it visible? Thandil, you are, my love. Is the list visible? It is visible to me. Right, anywho. How does A feel about Elam? It was horrible. Yeah. Thank you, love. A's current feelings for Elam. 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 Let's see. Right, I do see his affection for you, but there are certain things that have affected the way he looks at you. I see a bit of solidarity, and I see a bit of I would say ego problems. He does see this as a journey and stuff. We've got spiritual love here. So, but he does have feelings for you, but there are a chain of events that have affected the way he sees you or he sees the relationship. And like I said, I see solidarity, and I see a bit of ego involved in this situation, and he does definitely see this as a journey. And he's not done, right? He wants to see what happens next, right? So yeah. Thank you. Okay, we've got love next. Love. General guidance. Okay, right. General guidance for love. Right, let's see. General guidance for love. General guidance for love. General guidance for love. General guidance for love. Oh, nothing happened. I was just looking. I was just texting random. He texted me something and... Okay, right. Okay. General guidance for love. Let's see. General guidance for love. Okay. Ooh, yay. Love it. Feels like this is a beautiful reading. It feels like you are literally coming out of that. Yeah, I'm zoned out. You're literally coming out of that blocked. You're literally coming out of that blocked, indecisive energy that you were in previously. It feels like you're honestly looking forward to. You're making plans. You're making plans to move forward and stuff, and you seem to be quite motivated. You seem to be quite motivated about stuff, and you seem to be quite happy and all, which seems great. Universe is telling you that it's amazing whatever you're doing, and it's whatever you're doing, you're one step forward from where you were previously, and keep your spark alive. Keep your spark alive, and like, you're on a beautiful road. You are on a beautiful road. So just keep your spark alive. Okay, so yeah, that's what's coming. Right, that's beautiful, isn't it? Rishika, I'll add you to the list. Rishika, if you are a new subscriber, I sure will add you to the list. Let me check. You are a new subscriber. Okay, I guess. Rishika, let me add you to the list. Okay, Sim, are you here, Sim? Sim, are you here, Sim? 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 Is Sim here? Is Sim here? Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. Welcome. Right, Sim doesn't seem to be here. Neither do you wanna ask your question? Oh, it's okay, love. It's okay. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Neither do you wanna ask your question? And then we'll take Queen Empress. Thank you, love. Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can go next. Post your question and then we'll do Queen Empress. Absolutely. Rishika, I have added you to the list. Please don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat. I've already added you to the list. You're number 29. Meera, you're not on the list. Free list is closed for all subscribers. I want to know how my work's being noticed by my bosses. Okay. How is Neither's work? How is Neither's work being noticed by Neither's bosses? How is Neither's work being noticed by her bosses? How is Neither's work being noticed by her bosses? How is Neither's work being noticed by her bosses? How is Neither's work being noticed by her bosses? How is Neetha's work being noticed by her bosses? How is Neetha's work decline? How is Neetha's work been noticed by bosses? How is Neetha's work being noticed by her bosses? Okay, right. So I'm gonna be really honest. I want to be really honest about what I am seeing here. So they're quite sensible when they are reviewing your stuff, and they see quite a lot of potential. They see a lot of potential in you. The thing is that they feel like you are not able to materialize. You're not able to materialize or bring forth your ideas. Like, they think you're brilliant and you have a brilliant mind, but when it comes to materializing that work, that is where you are lacking a bit. They think that you need to collaborate with people and you need to share your ideas and your creativity with people, like, just get some ideas from other people and stuff, and like collaborate with people. The issue is with materialization and not with your talent. They think that your ideas are good, it's just that materialization of that idea is where you are lacking a bit. I made the first, my colleague made the second. I think she did a better job. They like the potential side, not the real side. It's not about that. See, I'll give you my example, right? I am brilliant with ideas, but when it comes to execution, I don't have the patience to do that. I would do something for 10 days and then I would get impatient and would drop that stuff. So a lot of people are brilliant from the mind, but when it comes to execution, they might need a little bit of push or a little bit of collaboration. I'll try, yeah. Yeah, talk slowly and stuff. It's about execution. It's not that you're not talented or your work is not good. It's about execution, the way that you put yourself, the way that you present. Or just say you're giving a presentation. Someone else, say your ideas are 100, but someone else presented their ideas, say they're not even 50% of what your ideas are, but they spoke in a better way, they presented in a better way. So that's how they're looking at it, right? That's how they're looking at it, that your ideas are 100, but someone else would present that same idea in a very different and a better way. So that's where the distinction is, right? Okay, right, Queen Empress, let's do her question. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. Is there anyone? Hello, hi Camille. Hello. ISM. It's only, the list is open for only new subscribers. It's only open for new subscribers. John's next actions towards Queen Empress. 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 John's next action towards... only the ones that subscribed today, or people who've not asked a question even once, right? Who are literally like brand new to the channel. Okay. John's next actions towards Queen Empress. John's next actions towards Queen Empress. John's next actions towards Queen Empress. John towards Queen Empress. Let's see. Okay, I do see some communications opening up, but it's not like I do see some communications happening or some actions or communications opening from his side, but I see some dispute or I see misunderstandings and I see a fight. Okay, he might take action or he might try to communicate with you directly or indirectly, but it's not turning in too well. What you have to take care of is just make sure that you put your opinion. You can't control the results around here because it's whatever's happening, it's quite essential to happen. And struggling with my network, yeah, it's quite imperative for it to happen. It's quite imperative to happen. Just make sure that you put your points through. Is there a tower? Yes, that's a tower. It's a tower and the 10 of Swords. I don't see it as a past or a future. I don't read my cards like that, Queen Empress. Okay, right. We've got Arif. Arif, are you here? Arif, are you here? Amroy, you're still... Amroy, you've still long way to go. You're number 12 and we're at number 7. Arif, post your question, sweetheart. Am I going to receive a job offer from GMR Group within the next 2 months? Hi, Moon. How are you? Hi, it's me again. Amroy, please don't spam. It's not your turn yet. It's Arif's turn. Arif. Okay. Will Arif receive a job offer from GMR Group within the next 2 months? Will Arif receive a job offer within the next 2 months? Okay, let me put this here. Will Arif receive a job offer from GMR Group within the next 2 months? Within the next 2 months. Will Arif receive a job from GMR Group in the next 2 months? Will receive a job offer. You will receive a job offer, but I don't think it's from the GM. It's from the GMR Group. And even I do see that they're gonna send you a communication. However, it feels like, oh, thank you, Moon, thank you so much. It feels like they're ghosting you, right? It feels like they are ghosting you after that. But you are definitely receiving an offer. You're definitely receiving an offer. But it's not from the GMC Group. GMC Group feels to, just doesn't seem to... They will communicate or they will come back to you, but it seems like that's all. That's ghosted then, is what is coming. Hi Moon, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? Okay, Thandil. No, Thandil, you're up next. Thandil, you don't have to go back to the queue. Thandil, if you can hear us, please post your question. Hi Julie, how are you? Hi. Hello. Where's Random? Random, let me know if there's any new person. If we want to add them on the list, I will. Methri Paul. Random, Roman, you're in 9th class. You need it to be at least 18 to get a reading, okay? You need to be at least 18 to get a reading, or at least 16. You're too young to get a tarot reading. Added mate 3 to the list. I'm good. Saved by Jesus Heart. I have added people to the list. Please don't post your questions. Okay, right. Thundale, post your question. Thundale, post your question. What's coming towards my relationship with Jay? What's coming towards Thundale's 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 relationship? Oh, it feels like the tables are gonna turn. It feels like something unexpected. Like your situation with Thundale is your situation with Jay is taking a turn. I feel peace and harmony in the relationship. I feel like you either you are reaching some sort of negotiations, like you are communicating with each other and reaching to some kind of negotiation is what I am seeing here. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen tomorrow, but I do see this happening. I do see this happening. However, you just have to be, when this happens, you just have to be emotionally a bit mature, both of you, about the situation, and that is what I am seeing. Hi, Julianne, do you want to post your question, Julie? Julie, do you want to post your question? Hi, Dollies. They're happy. They see potential. What's coming up this week with my doctor? What's coming up this week with Julie's 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 doctor? Right, we're closing the free readings now, like entirely, because we've got 31 people. I think that's enough free readings for today. So we will be closing our list. Saved by Jesus is the last one. Let's add Dolly to the list as well. We'll add Dolly too, because she was here before the list closed. Okay, right. How is Julie's next week with the doctors? How is Julie's next week with the doctors? How is Julie's next week with the doctors? That's what I said. It's gonna go amazing, Julie. It's gonna be quite relaxing. You're speaking about what happens next and what are the steps forward. However, you will have a good time with the doctor. At least you align. This doctor is going to help you. This doctor is very much aligned to your needs, is what I am getting here for you. And it's very relaxing, it's very beautiful, and you're gonna talk, it's relaxing, and you're gonna talk a lot about what happens next, right? Dolly's not new. Is Dolly not new? I thought Dolly was new. Oh, unfortunately, Dolly, I have to take you out of the free list because that's the rule. It was only open for the new subscribers. That's my bad. My bad. Okay, right. Jane, are you here, Jane? Jane, are you here, Jane? Jane? Will Overton come back to me to work things out? Right, let's see. Will Overton come back? We can see the chat history. Will Overton come back to Jane to sort things out? Will Overton come back to Jane to see? Will Overton come back and sort things out with Jane? Will Overton come back? Will Overton come back and sort things out with Jane? Will Overton come back and sort things out with Jane? Will Overton come back and sort things out with Jane? Will Overton come back and sort things out with Jane? He will come back, but when he does come back, I see a lot of hurt, and I see a lot of disappointment. I see that he could have a feeling of, he is doing a lot. Like, he could have a feeling of, your relationship is not balanced, or things are not balanced. Things are not balanced, as like he has some disappointment, is what I would say. Overton has some kind of disappointment when it comes to this relationship. So when he comes back, he would not come back and apologize about everything. He will come back and he'll have a communication about what hurts him and what doesn't hurt him, and how how fair you can make things fair in a relationship. So I wouldn't say he'll come back and apologize to you. I'd say he'll come back and talk to you. He will have some kind of so his self-respect is hurt, is what I am seeing from here. Okay, what I am sensing from this, his self-respect is hurt, so he's not going to come back and apologize to you. However, he's going to come back and talk to you about how you can balance stuff out. So yeah, struggling to make the payment. Oh, Tandil, let me send you my PayPal account here. Maybe that would be easy. You see naked people everywhere. Good for you. Good for you. Yes, I'm gonna have a drink. Right. Yellow Mela. See you next week. You are a man with X-ray vision. That's why. Thank you. I couldn't see that in. Jen, I couldn't get much of a description in 3 cards. But you can definitely ask that question back on Monday. Not Tuesday, Monday. Come in live tomorrow as well. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Thursday. These are the days we go live. Okay? Yellow Mela. What's next for me and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Random? You're off your game. You're off your game today. What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? What's next for Yellow Mela and Jo in love? Okay. I see some communications opening up for you. Your relationship will require some patience when it comes to each other's, when it comes to anger, because I do see that it's you're quite prone, both of you, at this time you're both prone to getting angry, so it will require some strength and patience in the anger department. However, I do see that your relationship will be quite balanced and quite good, but this is the time where you just need to swallow your anger, swallow your ego, so that things could just stay calm and stay balanced, and you don't say things that you don't mean. This period will require some anger management, is what I am seeing here. He told me that. When questions are paid, Yellow Mela. When questions are paid. If I knew what potential is. You are potential. You are the potential. You are the potential. You don't need to know what potential is. You are the potential. Alright, okay, well, let's see. He said I'm impatient. Yeah.
Yes, you are the potato.
I'm not a potato. Yeah. Right, okay, right. Yellow Mela, Tisha. We've got Tisha next. Tisha. Where did I put my pen? Well, let's go. Will Storman approve me for back pay? If I do, we fry it until it goes brown or pink. Works as well. Don't turn it too brown, otherwise, because it cooks, when you take it off the heat, it cooks itself. So don't get it, let it be too brown. Or you're frying it, right? Like you're proper trying to make crispy onions. Or you're just... You're making fried onion pink. Don't make it too brown. Because it cooks after you take it off. So don't just Just, yeah, don't make it too brown. Right. Okay, Tisha. Will Stallman approve Tisha for back pay? Will Stallman... Golden brown is the word. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Will Stallman approve Tisha for back pay? Will Stallman approve Tisha for back pay? Will Stallman approve Tisha for back pay? Will Stallman approve Tisha for the back pay? Will Stallman approve Tisha for the back pay? Will Stallman approve... Will Stallman approve Tisha back pay? Will Stallman approve Tisha back pay? Will Stallman approve Tisha for the back pay? Will Stallman... They've not made a decision yet. They have not made a decision yet. They've not made a decision yet, but they are considering you to get a back pay. But I feel like they are offering you something. It could be a back pay or it could be something else entirely. I'm getting this is something else entirely. They're considering you for back pay and then they're compensating you for something. They're compensating you for something. Like you're not getting it. They've not decided it. They're still deciding. It's not confirmed yet. But what I am seeing is they're offering you something. It could be something else entirely and not a back pay. They might give you something else. But yeah, that is what I am seeing. But it's not yet decided. It's not yet decided. But they are offering you something. They are offering you something, that's for sure. Okay, will do. Right. Roy, are you here, Roy? Roy? Roy, are you here? When is Roy? Where is Roy? Roy, post your question. Why my ex Hamza texted today? Why did Hamza texted him Roy? Why did Hamza texted him Roy after all this time? Why did Hamza texted him Roy? Why did Hamza texted him Roy? Why did Hamza texted him Roy? To tell you that he's happy. To tell you that he's happy. To tell you that he's happy, he's doing well in his life, and to check on you, that's all. Nothing else. Nothing else. More to show off that he is happy. That is what I am seeing here. It's just showing off. It's just showing off. You know. Yeah, that's all that I am seeing, to show that he's happy and to check up on you. That's all. I'm not getting anything else. So yeah, that was his intentions behind texting you. Thank you so much for smashing those hearts. I really appreciate them. Okay, Sharma Sandy, are you here? Sharma Sandy, are you here? Will John and I be a couple in 2027? Will Sharma Sandy and John be a couple in 2027? Will Sharma Sandy and John be a couple in 2027? Will Sharma Sandy and John be a couple in 2027? Will Sharma Sandy and John be a couple in 2027? Will Sharma... Thank you. Will Sharma Sandy and John be a couple in 2027? Will Sharma Sandy and John be a couple in 2027? Will Sharma and John... Look, before you guys could become a couple, there's a choice that you have to make. There's a choice that you have to make. You're not clear about something. I do see things getting better for you and John in 2027, but I'm not getting for sure that you will be a couple because there's a choice that you have to make. There's some you're not sure about something. You're not sure about something and that you have to make a choice for. But I do see things. I do see. Will Pine more cards show it more clear? Do you wanna see the cards? No, it's not that. It's not about one more card. It's not about one more card. See, tarot readings are like that. You have choice A and you have choice B. Things will get better, but you won't be in a relationship until you deal with whatever the situation is. So right now, it will come as a no because it's gonna come to that point that you have to make a decision, you have to make a choice, okay? Lol, my ex called me at the moment you received a call. I was like, wait, what? Telepathy! Only one question is free, my love. Okay, Debbie, current energy of Raymond. Alright, let's see. Current energy of Raymond. He talked to me like 3 weeks ago and stopped talking to me. I'm trying to figure out if it's his father. Okay, what is Raymond feeling? What Raymond's energy towards Debbie? What are Raymond's energies towards Debbie? What are Raymond's energies towards Debbie? Raymond's energies towards Debbie. Raymond's energies towards Debbie. What are Raymond's energies towards Debbie? He's not really interested in speaking with you right now. He's not really interested in speaking with you right now because he's made, like, I feel like he's found a better company. He's found a better company there. Like, wherever he's living, he's found a better company, or he thinks that it's a better company for him at this moment. That's what he thinks. So he's avoiding you, right? He's avoiding you, and he's like, for him, talking to you feels like a war to him right now. right? And he thinks that he's found better company there. Or at least he thinks that. And that is what I am seeing here. Numi, free readings are closed, only donation readings are open now. Yeah. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Nazar Aries, next actions towards me separated from each other at the moment. Nazar's next actions towards Erica. 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 Nazar's next. He is thinking about you. And it's quite emotional. I feel like he's coming to you. He's coming to you with an offer to sort things out. Because I do see that he's looking back. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune, back of the deck energy. If you wouldn't have told me that this is a no contact relationship, I wouldn't have guessed it, because his energies are quite active. They're quite communicative. If you wouldn't have told me this is a no contact relationship, I wouldn't have, his energies are quite active. So that's why. Well, he's been ignoring me, so that's why, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I am getting. Okay, right. Sumi, are you here? Sumi's always here. I'm sure Sumi's here. That's neat. Ahar's intentions. What are Ahar's intentions for Sumi? Ahar's intentions towards Sumi. 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 Ahar is quite conflicted. Ahar is quite conflicted. Right. Ahar's intentions, look, he doesn't want to take any action right now because he's conflicted, and it's not like he doesn't want to take any action. It feels like he's confused between whether to take action or whether to not take action, because I feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding behind the surface. right? There are misunderstandings and stuff. So that's what I see. His energy is conflicted. His energy is, I want to take action, I want to talk to this person, but I don't want to talk to this person at the same time. Kind of energy, like quite confused. Thank you, Sumi. Thank you so much, my love. Right, Ingrid, are you here? Ingrid? Ingrid? There is. Hi. What should Ingrid need to know right now? Hi, Julia. You're up next after Ingrid. What does Ingrid needs to know right now? What does Ingrid needs to know right now? What does Ingrid needs to know right now? What does Ingrid needs to know? What does Ingrid needs to know? What does Ingrid needs to know? What does Ingrid needs to know right now? What does Ingrid needs to know right now? What does Ingrid needs to know right now? Ingrid, Ingrid, I would say go out, socialize. Right now is very good time to manifest things. I would say on this full moon, manifest forward movement. Manifest forward movement. This full moon, 29th, on the 29th, I would say like do a full moon ritual and manifest forward movement is what I am getting here. I don't recommend rituals to anyone, but it is coming to me. I don't recommend people doing rituals and stuff. It just came to me. I'm intuitively hearing that. So it feels like you might be avoiding a certain task, or you are being procrastinating something and you need to move through that situation. So manifest further movement and work towards that movement, and that is going to help you quite a lot. So yeah, that's what I am getting. Right. But like if you pick up, you know what to expect, right? You really know what to expect. You can't expect her to not mess up. JD's current feelings for Julia. 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 Alright, let's see. Right, she's gonna ask you, we could be friends, blah 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 and stuff. But you know what to expect, right? Your expectations are set. So pick up with the expectation that this is gonna happen. I'm just gonna listen to her and tell her, okay, right, I've listened to what you have to say, now don't call me. JD's current feelings for Julia. 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 JD's current. Okay, JD is quite attached to you, but I do see a lot of ego involved. I do see that this person would like to be left alone right now. But I do see that this is not just because of whatever's just happened. He is attached to you. I do see this person as some kind of habit. Like, it could be anger, it could be smoking, it could be drinking. I'm hearing these three. It could be any of that. But I do see that this person has some kind of toxic habits, and this is so random. I'm really getting that this person's full of himself. This person is really full of himself. All that he drinks, yeah, I could sense that. And it's a combo. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, this person's full of himself, and I wouldn't recommend you waiting for him or stuff. He's just too full of himself. That's what I am seeing, Julia. Right. Right, Randa, are you here, Randa? Randa, post your question. After Randa, we've got Scott. Devante's intentions for Randa. Devante's intentions for Randa. Devante's intentions for Randa. Devante's intentions. Hi, Elizabeth. Devante's intentions for Randa. 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 Right, expect to hear from him soon. His intentions are quite serious, okay? Expect to hear from him soon, Randa. His intentions towards you are quite serious, no matter what the situation is. Expect some kind of communication. Expect communication from him. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you soon. Right. Thank you. Scott? Yes, Nida. Will Scott get an interview? Will Scott get an interview and a job offer at Applied Materials? Will Scott get a job 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 at Applied Materials? Too many cards. Will Scott get a job at Applied Materials? 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 Yes, you will. You just have to portray yourself. I feel like, is there someone you know at Applied Materials? Can tarot tell me the initial alphabet of future husbands? Don't think so, but we can try. No, you applied random. Okay. Do you see that you're getting an interview? Okay, you're getting an interview, and they're quite positive towards. They're quite positive towards how, towards your application and stuff. But the only issue is that you don't know anyone. The only issue is that like recommendation, they give priority to people who have been recommended. They give priority to people who have been recommended. So just act like you belong there. Just act like you belong there. Alright. Hi Manya. Alright. I'm getting like you will get an interview, that's for sure. Scott, you will get an interview. That's for sure. Okay, Badhan, how do you say that? Badhan, are you here? Badhan, are you here? Badhan? Right, let's move forward. Lily, are you here? Lily? Lily? No, you're not. No, it's already closed. Yeah, Lily, drop your questions, sweetie.